man is never too old to learn by his mistakes. I'd like to tell you a story about what happened to me and my donkey Gertrude a few years ago, about this here same time of year, whilst we was up in Montana digging for gold. I was digging a tunnel as fast as I could. I was sure there was a nugget ahead. We'd done run out of supplies that day, so I had to be there. It always worked out like that. Now, I dug about 10 foot or so in this here mountain when Gertrude come running in, braying like something's wrong. I went out and found a blizzard about to hit us, and a bad one at that. I ran around and gathered up a bit of wood as the wind howled in my ears, and the snow fell so fast that finding wood was dang near impossible. With the falling temperature, my hands were starting to freeze up on me when I know I had to get inside and build us a fire. But I'd only got us enough wood to last us for a few hours. With such a small tunnel and such a small bit of wood, I reckon even Gertrude knowed we weren't going to make it through that night. I made us a small fire to kind of stretch out the wood and settled down to looking out at the piling snow. It seemed to me that it was getting colder with every second. As the sun set and it grew dark, I seen a figure making its way through the drifts of snow toward the tunnel. I thought I was seeing things, but no, there was a man for sure. Must have seen a light from our little fire. He stepped in and told me he was hunting when the blizzard hit. I welcomed him to share our fire, small as it was, and he thanked me. He had a kind, bearded face with knowing eyes. I was just glad to have his company in what was sure to be our final hours. Gertrude had done gone down from the bitter cold surrounding us. The stranger had offered me a bottle that warmed going down, yet took none for herself. He shared some jerky he had, and then done something no one had ever done for old Grubby. He took off his heavy coat and draped it around me, saying he was going to be fine. I argued some, but it sure did feel good to have it. It weren't going to be long for him to take it back. He asked me how come I'd to be a prospector. Hell, no one had ever asked me that question, but I figured there weren't no harm in telling him. I told him how once I was a farmer years ago with friends, neighbors, church, a beautiful wife and son, and how a fire this very night had took them away from me. And that fire had been so hot it melted a tintype of the three of us together. It was lost as well. As the cold dug deeper, I grew very tired and laid down as the stranger peacefully looked on, listening to all I had to say. I went on and told him how I buried them the next morning, at least what was left of them, as my voice got very weak. In almost a whisper now, I told him how her family had held it against me for her death, and having no family of my own, I sold out for a grub stake and begun to wonder, never again to hold this as a special night. That was the last thing I remember saying as the cold set in and I drifted off for the final time. I woke up with the sun shining behind us a whirl, making it look for all the world to be an angel, with a smell of bacon, biscuits, and coffee in the fire. But the stranger was not there to be found. Opening my eyes wide, I saw Gertrude over there making noises of happiness as she enjoyed her food and water. I thought I'd done died and went to heaven. But no, this was real. The food was good, the coffee hot, and the birds were singing their song. Off in the distance, I could see Tucson, and on a boulder facing me was an old tintype of my wife, son, and me that brought me to tears. I muddled over last night. I knowed I was in Montana freezing in a blizzard with a stranger looking on. The stranger. The stranger! And then he hit me. This here is Christmas morn.